as you see, let it go for me. I bring them things, I bring them things. I call them, bring them things. Mucho, I bring them things. Looking so expensive, rings and things. I bring them things. I bring them things. I bring them things.
Check Rico's team here.
Here's a little story about a kid from Iraq. Had to shoot Lethal, I was Benny Blanc.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features a very good rushing offense. The Cowboys are top 10 in rushing TDs, and they'll go up against the Eagles team that wants to keep the running game in check.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
What defense is Arizona Cardinals
match up. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
Just making sure. All second to make sure Rico has his shit right before I play him. Pretty safe. Sure.
Yeah.
He's good to go. All right. Go ahead and send it.
Yeah, somebody's going to be 8-1. Or 8-0 and a tie.
Wentz now on first down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. And now a timeout called on the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Man, Mother, I found this damn controller online today, and I ordered it. It's $120. A controller. But this is gonna be special. It's a Madden. It's a Madden controller.
Looking left-sided, it's complete.
It's got a.
What do you do?
He's able to get out to the 32.
It's got buttons on the back end.
Out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
It's got 2 on each. You know how the controller goes down on each side? It's got a wide receiver 1, 2, 3, and 4 buttons on there. You can hit wide receiver. No, I'm not. You just got to program the control for Madden. You got to set it up. It lights up blue and it's got Peyton Manning cover on it.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll slide
Peyton
down
Manning
to avoid the tackle.
and Tom Brady
Wentz can pull it down when he needs to,
Or
and the
the song
6'5"
Amazon.
quarterback picks up the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding
About
and
2
avoiding
hours.
the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
I'm just messing with you. I don't know.
Nowhere say he's ready.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Goes underneath for Henry. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Shotgun now for Wentz. for a right side here, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. 18 yards there and a first down. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On second down, here's Henry. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. They go play action here on first down. They still can't get him. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Hey, Blue, I'm going to be in game chat.
Wentz will try again on second down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It's a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So 2nd and 10 here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. So back-to-back plays here where he couldn't get anything on the ground. Now you face a 3rd and 10.
What are you talking about?
You're going to try to pass it, right?
I would think so, because you've tried to run the ball, and really it doesn't matter who got the ball in the play because there was no space to go. So I think you step back, throw the ball to try and pick up the first down.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. That one complete.
Let's give it to God.
He gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Burton. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Malik Collins getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Yeah. Were you playing nowhere?
They do go for it. It's Wentz. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards on the pickup. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
Yeah, maybe a little of both. 2nd down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Shift together here from the D-line. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
On second down, here's Wentz. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. On first down, Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And it's true, you can draft the fast incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. He dumps it off for Henry. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet, near the 42. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it, we can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Wentz now on first down. Going up top. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Back to the air on second down. Wentz into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Trey Burton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws, they become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They start on the ground with Elliott, and he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? Take care of it rest of the game. And that does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tacklers.
And the defenders know it too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know what the rule is. First guy hold up the runner. Everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Prescott. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. Wentz now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Throwing on first is Wentz. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. but instead it falls down incomplete. Ten yards still left on second down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now a play fake. Wentz. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to have a third down. Wentz to throw again. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down in bounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
From the red zone now, Wentz. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And they'll send Williams in motion right. And now here's a carry heading left. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it third down. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Oh, and on as the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Give me a minute. Hang on. Well, I was in game chat with Rico. I'm beating him 22-7 right now. I'm winning.
2 minutes to go
God
here
dang,
in
man.
the
Come
first
on, Rico.
half.
Quit doing that
We're
shit.
back to Arlington.
Man, it looks like he's right on the outside of that pocket. He's doing that shit. Doing that shit like he did that one time against me. I'll pick him again in a minute.
Wentz now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the
still
volume
playing
that we've seen
Goldenlion?
in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
I'm winning that one,
Gotta
you.
keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
The Eagles on 3rd down.
Pick
They've been very good,
6.
5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Wentz.
Yeah, he's not having a good game. I ain't going back over there.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
29-7
Brandon,
now.
this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make
Where's
an
that
educated
ASAP?
guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So the D-line's going to spread out on the counter. Elliott. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And when you're trying to set up a counter play, that's what a lot of people call an influence play. You're really hoping those defensive linemen are really agile that day. If they if they stayed out late the night before the game and they're not moving as fast, it's a lousy call because that means they're just going to sit in the hole that you hope to create just by the movement of your offensive line.
And there they got the ball to the outer third of the field, but tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, things get stacked up in there if they don't move as well as you want them to. They're probably just trying to escape.
I like Dalvin Cook. I ain't getting rid of his ass. Fuck this shit. He's staying where he at.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Pick that. There you go. Pick that shit, buddy. There you go. Good job. Yeah, he's snoring. I hear him. Boy, been working.
Drops it underneath to Elliott. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
He works at H-E-B Bakery, I
So many times you
believe.
hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into
That's
space.
what he told
with
me.
the
He works at
football in their
H-E-B.
hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat.
It's a large grocery store chain down here. They're about up there with Walmart. It's better than Walmart. They have more fresher produce and better meats and stuff. Not bad.
Right, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And he spikes it to stop the clock, and now if they choose, they'll have a chance at maybe a long field goal try here just before the break.
Down. Fuck.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field
I didn't throw
goal
that ball.
from the right hash. This from 48. And this one is right down Broadway. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is single for and taken. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right
over
there.
The middle or slants.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Come on, Rico. Rico's watching what he's doing now. Kind of. Sit right there. Wait for it. He's going to throw it there. Just wait. Pop this shit out of there. Come on, son.
The Cowboys on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Time running out here on the play clock.
Oh, my God. I missed that sucker. Damn.
Buying time to his left.
I need to stop playing this hit stick. Looking
left side, and he's got him in. That's Bailey. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. It's a big play there on third down.
Pick him!
And even 40 yards.
Come on.
So for that big game, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
He's going to throw it there again. He's going to throw it to the other side. Pick it. God, don't swat it. Come on.
Hit hard as he'll be marked down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Two pick sixes in a row, and I dropped to something. Just he's going to throw it down the middle. Come on, guys. Damn.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Forced out to his left. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And it's third down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Let him throw it there.
The Cowboys on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll need to get the play off quickly. 3rd and long for Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 6 on the dump-off, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this one is right down the middle. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
I'm just saying the guy made a badass hit.
I think
That's all I'm
I don't think
saying.
that there's any
He
way
made
you
a
can
big
run
hit.
back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any.
Oh, another good hit. Pop the shit out of him, son. Knock him into next week.
On the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
5 seconds left.
So many
Kick your
times
field
you
goal,
hear today's
Rico.
NFL described as a space game. Get your
starting to
best
go.
players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an
Why
open
not?
field.
It's Rico.
Now a handoff to Henry, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give
You
him
better
a new
keep that
set
field
of
goal,
downs.
son.
I'd say
Come
they've
on.
got to find a way to get him
Kick
going.
the
He's such a
field
big
goal.
part of their offense.
the
I wonder
ball
if they might
after half.
throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely
Going
neutralized.
for it. Greedy bastard.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, he almost got it, too.
They'll run it again with
He almost
Henry.
got it, but nope,
And
he
he'll
didn't
get
get it.
this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's
I
the
do know
score?
from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating
Damn.
on defense. And guess what?
Canada
now you're getting ready to
ready.
tee off on their
More
quarterback
than
because they have to
Canada
throw it
ready.
all the time. But you still
Come
have to
on.
be alert for the draws and other plays
Not
of that
free
nature
buffet.
to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off.
Just
It brings
finesse
up
or
third.
Green Bay in here.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't
Finesse
you?
or Green
the
Bay.
offense is really struggling
Blues
in this
asleep.
game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Fuck. This damn broadcast of mine's sticking over here.
The Eagles on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Wentz. Finding his safety valve here. That's
I don't
complete.
want this shit to disconnect
He's
either.
taken down, but not before
My
picking
internet's
up
never
the first thanks
disconnected
to a
with shit.
flashy
You
little
can have it
spin
at any
move.
time.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
There you go. Hold it back. Blue. Let go.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Oh, y'all let him get that first down. Come on, son.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but
Come on,
there
Rico.
are times this
Do
game is
better
about
than that.
patience, isn't it?
Come on.
Has had the game he expected,
waiting for you.
but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say,
I'm
maybe
just
that
waiting for him
gives
to
him a
throw
little
the ball
juice, 'cause
again.
you're right,
All
he
I'm
struggled,
doing.
especially in that
All
first
he's
half.
doing
Yeah,
now
and I know
is
the great ones
just
always
running
think
the
to
ball.
themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away
Shit.
from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Again, it's Henry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there.
He's
This one
throwing
goes
it.
for 20. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up
See, it's,
before the game.
you know what, I'm
He's a
gonna take
big man.
this
No
shit
wonder
down.
he breaks
Fuck.
those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean,
Yeah.
you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot
Now we
faster
go
than
back
what
over
people
to
know.
game
When
shit.
he gets rolling, He's a lot to bring down.
Goes underneath for Henry. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The Eagles on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Wentz to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And the kick by Elliott is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So it's only 3 points on this opening drive of the third quarter. And even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon. That offense got themselves in prime position to really open up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Dallas gets set to take the field. And
I don't want nobody to talk to me. Don't talk to me, man. Concentrate.
They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that
well. You know where playing.
Those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
10-6. I didn't took a look at that. Let me get off of here.
They go to Elliott again.
They do what you say, Captain, right?
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll wind up
Yeah, the
losing
line.
play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Yeah. Well, before they started, and shit, I dozed off, man. Woke up, it's 10-6. That what done. That what Goldenlion make you do. Yeah.
Play clock winding down. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Cannon. Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Oh, we got there.
So many catches that are so tough, so acrobatic, so difficult, that often surprises me when they actually turn the ball over. You know, when the ball actually comes free. It's amazing sometimes because of what we see them do on so many different plays.
Had the catch, but couldn't control it on the contact. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 7-3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. with Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call that a loss of 5 yards.
Yeah, he was out of town.
And they're going to face a third down. Wentz going to throw. Being chased out left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. Once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So they recover the fumble but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the sidelines wondering what if, while the defense on the other side, they'll celebrate holding them to just a field goal after giving up such bad field position.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? When they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And on 2nd and 10 now. Prescott from the gun. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
The play clock's running down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Yeah.
The Cowboys on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Time running out here on the play clock. Now Prescott. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Timmy Jernigan. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And take it right at the 35. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now come the Eagles. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 1st down, Wentz. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on, and it's 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Henry running right. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Malik Collins in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And down he'll go at the 25. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got him.
I just didn't like it there.
And he gets this up just
I just didn't like it that it rolled over into.
Out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads.
I don't like it that it rolled over.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far.
Yeah, what I didn't like is that it rolled over into.
He gets this one away.
Michael,
It's another boom.
it had nothing to do with
that's taken on
my franchise. And I don't.
44-yard punt return.
I said.
And possession will switch hands.
I said when I went to break, and I turned my phone on to see
and a tight game after
anybody had any issues in
they can get something going on this
Blue Dog
As they head to the
franchise.
with the game,
Then that's when I read about,
sense of urgency for
you know, you and Green Bay kick you out of Groovy. I don't have time for that.
And he'll get this up to about the
That's
40.
why.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
What do you say?
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo.
Yeah,
that's too quick, too lively,
that's
right?
both
But you also
I got
don't
to
want to
be
slow
up in
it down
4
too
hours.
much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head.
But I don't.
45, they'll spot it at the 45.
I don't have nothing to do with
4 yards on the
anybody,
pickup, but that's good enough
somebody
to
else's
extend the drive.
party. I don't have nothing to do with somebody else's franchise.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. A first down carry for Henry.
And so,
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
Yeah.
It'll be second down.
Came out in a power set, but that only serves to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
And a busy night for Henry continues. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game.
You was up by 50.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Blue, I had to take my broadcast down. It was chopping up there a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, okay.
Over here, busting up Rico.
So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on third. From midfield, here's Wentz.
You was up by what?
Pick that. There you go, buddy.
And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory.
Okay.
A big 30-yard play on third. So after that big play, their defense may be on their heels.
And what was the score?
Into the red zone.
Oh, look at that, look at that.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away.
I took Dalvin Cook out. That put the rookie in. He's got a touchdown.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there.
You know what's cool?
And he did have a receiver there, but you better be glad you got to go to bed. I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the
call? You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense.
I knew you were going to do something like that when I played
first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
I couldn't have done that because
one of the
I never beat you before, and I was like, man, I'm not going to be a sore winner.
As we come up on a big third down.
Damn. Sack. Oh, how did he get that off?
Wentz now to throw.
Yeah, I knew you.
Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Can't get that going, man.
Doing shit.
Out-fronts the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it
What's
a
the score,
two-score game. And Elliott puts this one through. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So that's a big one there.
Yeah, Rico screwed up the first quarter.
A 2-score lead's got to feel pretty good right about now.
And while they're not free and clear yet, you're right. Now this defense can go out knowing that it's going to take more than one big play to catch them.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big.
There. He's going to throw it there.
Excitement area.
Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think they want to start getting back into this game.
I just misled that receiver. That's all I did.
That's certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this
misled him.
drive.
It was my fault. You know what's weird? You know what's weird, Brady? That I think I told you this earlier. When I took Foles out, when I threw that pass, that was a backup quarterback. I was trying to get him a touchdown pass.
Ready now for 2nd and 9.
And I'll never do that again. Yeah.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
I do.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying
You can
attention
even
during the
ask
scouting
Brady.
report meeting.
It was a
And you
good
know,
game
Brandon,
until
when
I
they do
started
those,
playing
they
with
talk
that
about
damn
the top
backup
plays that
quarterback.
these guys like to run. The
It was a
best
damn
runs
good
for the
game.
top running back, those are the ones you focus on and
my
want to
God,
take
how did he
away.
catch that?
And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Shit.
He's going to fire this thing deep right side. It got his man complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
Well, wait till I get this ball back. I'm going to shoot the hell out of this damn clock. Get the hell out of the game.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. And after the play on the ground,
I'm hungry. What you got over there?
Here.
So, Ken, how many people you need in your franchise?
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
They took him in the end zone.
He finds Hearns left side. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Now Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
He got it.
Prescott.
Shit.
And that is incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance and they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so now then, the field goal puts you back within one score, but I'd be surprised if this is not an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, you've still got the 2 timeouts, but I think you're right. I think you roll the dice right here.
Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, went back to sleep again. Oh, I'm glad he dropped that ball. Shit. 36-22.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Man, don't be going on this side. Come on now. Come on, Weber.
Back to throw.
Oh, my God, that running back is open. Man, that's one thing I can't. Shit.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary,
I
and
play
making
good.
sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Who's calling me? Oh, I ain't answering that. Well, I'm not. Look at this shit. God dang, man, why is no one calling? Oh, because I called him earlier. I ain't worried about it now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Come on, Rico, pass the ball,
gain,
please.
13 yards that time and another first down.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the
That
end
should have
zone
been a
soon.
fumble. Come on, son.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Pick. Game over. Game's over. I can see his little mic when he's cussing over there right now.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
I took Dalvin Cook out. I mean, hell. I don't want him to get hurt.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. To the sideline. What a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Can't get out of bounds. Good game.
Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last
Come on,
play, that
Ness.
last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't
Why
find a way
is
to
the shoot
score.
clock
They
not
definitely had
on?
hope. They definitely had opportunity.
It's
Just
on.
unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy